Okay, today we're going to start from Beis on the bottom. Amar Rabbi Yirmiyah. I think the hemshech over here is, I know we had Rabbi Yirmiyah before. The hemshech is that we're talking about things that the Chazal instituted, right? We said the Chazal instituted Ya'afi Beis Gimel as additional days that we can lay in the Megillah. So here's other things that they said that Rabbi Yirmiyah said that they instituted. Amar Rabbi Yirmiyah the Item Rav Chia, Item Rav Chia Ba'abba Benatzpach Tzayfim Amram. The Benatzpach, the end of letters, Mem, Nun, Tzadik, Pei, and Ches. Chaf all have end letters, and that was the Chazal made it up. The Navi made it up. But this how can you say that? These are the mitzvahs. You cannot have a Navi that's mechadish more mitzvahs. Now, even though we have the Rabbanans, but they're made as the Rabbanans and not part of the Torah as their Isis. They're part of the Torah as a siyag, a gzeira, things like that. But it's not. The Chazal cannot change what the Torah said. Cannot add on to what the Torah said. They can limit. They right. The Torah says put on tefillin every day l'chayra, and the Chazal say okay, don't put on Shabbos, don't put on Yom Tov. But to add, they can't add. So adding the letters would change things in the Torah. No, if I write a Sefer Torah without these letters, it's possible. But they said no. It's if these letters are not from the Torah. If I wrote a Sefer Torah without using an end of mem, and I just wrote a mem in the beginning, mem in the end. It would be kosher midiraisa, but the Rabbanan said no. You have to use these letters, and it's a pasuk sefer Torah. So that's how it would be changing in the etzim sefer Torah. But Amar Rav Chizda, I have another problem with that. Rav Chizda said, "Mem v'samach shipul luchos b'neis hayandim." The luchos were drilled out. So over here, let's say I like tehillim, right? The word in the luchos, if it said the word tehillim, which it doesn't, it would be not. It would be that the letters itself were drilled through, not that right.
Box in the middle of the endemem.
So the box over here in the middle of the endemem would be floating in the air. So you can't drill out over here and have it standing. But by the luchos, it was just this piece of sapphire that was just standing in the middle. Another nice grad that you could read it from both sides, even though it was drilled through. Whichever way you read the luchos, it was the right way. So another nice. But over here we're saying, so you see that it was already in the luchos.
It's for this letter.
No, that's a
thought this letter wasn't in.
No,
it's from both sides. So
no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
it would be backwards.
It
would be the other side of the word.
Yeah, the
Gets it either. So you see, it's already in the luchos. They had the end of mem, right? The samach is l'choladay, so the chash is not from samach. Chash from endemem because that was benes and that was even in the luchos. So you see, the Nevi'im didn't make it up. And they were in. No, Moshe Rabbeinu came down. These are all the letters. I'm not sure where to put them. Where to put which ones? Maybe my name is Moshe, you spell my name, and the mem shenhei. But right now we don't know. So it comes to Chazal and they said the Nevi'im came, but the kinu psuchim be'emtza teva b'stumim b'sayfer teva. So the Chazal orchestrated it like this: that the end of mem is taka at the end of the word. So if the Gemara doesn't work, elu mitzvahs, it would still be a shina in the mitzvah. She'ein navi asin l'chadish davim ata. It can't be that the Nevi'im came to add in something like that wasn't in the Torah and making an afmina where the letters are is also shina. Ella shchichem v'chazaviyas. Moshe Rabbeinu came down with the luchos and the letters the way they are, and we forgot it at some point. And the Nevi'im came and reinstituted what was already given to us before. Amar Yirmiyah. Vitim Rav Chia bar Abba Targum Shel Torah Unkelis Hager Amar Mupir Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Yeshua Targum Shel Torah. We have Targum on the side of the Chumash. That's from Unkelis Hager, and he said that he learned that from Rabbi Elazar, from Mupir Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Yeshua. Targum Shel Nevi'im Yonis and Ben Uzziel Amru Mupir Hager Zechai Malachi. The last, I think they're the last three Nevi'im, and he learned the Targum on Nevi'im from them. When he came out with his sefer, when he started or when he started writing, when his Eretz Yisrael Abba Meis Parsa, the whole Eretz Yisrael shook. Yotzes Baskol, and a Baskol came out to Amr. Me, who's there? Shegila Sasari Bnei Adam. Who's telling my secrets to the Adam? Amr Dionis ben Azil Raglav Amr. He stood up and said, "Ani hu shegilisi Sasarechel Bnei Adam. I'm doing it. I'm the one who's revealing your secrets to Klal Yisrael. God be Yidua. You know that I'm not doing this for my covet. I'm not doing this for cover my father's house, that it should go down in my name, that this is what I did. I'm doing it for you. What's the covenant for Hashem? The Nevi'im, Rashi says, is very sussum. Not everything is so clear. The Torah we have trouble with, but the Torah is meant. The Lashon Torah is Lashon Hayra. It's meant to teach us. It's meant to be explained and every nukuda. Nevi'im lavdafto. Again, a lot of Nevi'im was meant for Dairis, so we should learn from it. But certain things are a little bit more sussum. And after this, Bikesh Galis Targum Shal Ksuvim, he wanted to explain Ksuvim also. The Bas of Amrla Dayach. Over there, Kosh said, that's it, enough. My time. And why did Kosh Baruch Hu put a stop to Ksuvim? Mishum the Isbei Kate Mashiach. She says in Sefer Daniel, it talks about the Kate Mashiach. And if you're going to be Mefarish, the whole, we know that Yaakov didn't want to tell the Shvatim when the Kate Mashiach was. That's a big no-no. So he didn't want him to be Mitagim Ksuvim. Mitagim for tomorrow, Mitagim Shatayra, Uncle Segar. Well, how could you tell me Tagim Uncle is from Tagim Atayra is Uncle Segar, Amarav Ikabar Avin Amarav Chanano, Amarav. He teaches a pasuk to explain that we had this before. Somebody
waiting?
I don't think so.
Sure, the same link?
Yeah, my father's on the same way.
Okay.
I did it.
Yeah, that's his excuse. Okay, right.
I want to send the new next week, whatever. Something is a little off. Okay, the same sechel. Yeah, this pasuk is in, I think, Yecheskel, and it describes the Torah and the Messiah from Meshach. Vayikra b'sefer Torah Selakim zeh mikra. That's Pashi. That's the Torah. Mefarish Targum. The same seichel, elu apsukim. That's when to stop. Where we don't know. There's no periods in the Torah. How do you know when to stop? V'yivinu b'mikra elu piskei ta'amim. This is the piskei ta'amim is the trap. V'amila elu ha'mesares. This is also the Korean ksiv. Sometimes a word is written one way and we read it a different way, and it has nafkamina mamash and tight. It's not just a knetch. So you see that Unkelis is already referred to much earlier. Sorry. Targum Unkelis. But yeah, the Targum that were giving credit to Unkelis was already referred to much earlier. And the same answer we said before, Shchichim v'chazu v'yistam. They was there, they forgot it, and Unkelis was Masada. So now the Gemara is asking on the story that we just brought down from Yonis and Ben Aziel. Why? How come when the Unkelis wrote down a parish on the Torah, there was no basket, there was no ruckus. The Nevi'e as Daza, and all of a sudden when he comes to Nevi'im, he made a ruckus. The Raisa, so we already explained why from the Raisa Ksuvim didn't let. But how come from Torah to Nevi'im there was a mania, there was like a protest. The Raisa Mefarish Milsa, the Torah is meant to be explained. It's supposed to be explained. The Nevi'e Ikka Milsa, the Mefarish Ikka Milsa, the Mistama. Nevi'im, some is Pasha, but some is like a little more Sasim. The Chsiv Yemahu, for example, this possible. Yemahu Yigdah HaMispar HaMisped b'Yushalayim K'Misped Hadadriman b'Bikas Megidan. So the pasuk is referring to the hesped of when Mashiach comes. It's machlokes if it's a hesped on Mashiach ben Yosef or it's a hesped on the Yitzhahara. But either way, there's going to be a massive hesped when Mashiach comes, and it's referred to as K'Misped Hadadriman b'Bikas Megidan. So what is this? What's this place we're talking about? Amar Yosef El Mali Targuma the High Kro Lo Yedan Mai Kama. I would have no idea what these words mean. Because there's no place there's no place like this. And the Gemara, so my comment. So what does it mean? When Mashiach comes, this game Mispeda b'Yushalayim. There is going to be a hesped in Yerushalayim. Mispeda the Achav bar Amri, like the king Achav bar Amri, the Ktal Yaseh had a dreamer and Ben Tavriman that had the dreamer killed him. In the place called Ramas Gilad, another king, so it's referring to two separate Hespedim, and the Hesped by Mashiach is going to be bigger than both of them. But without Targum, I have no idea. Rabbi Yosef would have no idea. Rabbi Yosef would have no idea what we're talking about. One more shtickle.
But why is that a reason why it should be Mistazeh?
No, not that reason. In other words, there's nothing about that specific, but because there's other things that are slicer that are not meant to be, that are not so partial.
All secret stuff that they're talking about the future, and really most people shouldn't be discussing this stuff.
So you should say it. Once
it's already in the Targum, it's already in the Targum. But the world shook then, not now.
Meaning, you weren't supposed to understand this?
I don't know if we weren't supposed to understand, we wouldn't understand, but it's more sus. In other words, it's because Baruch was saying, like, it's my secrets. In other words, Hashem wrote that.
We weren't supposed to understand it.
It wasn't a gay, it's not a gay. In other words, some things in Navi are a gay for us to learn on a day-to-day basis, right? If we get Musa from the Navi, and we have to know that on a regular day. What Mashiach's husband is going to be like, we don't have to know now. So something like that was sus. And Hakadosh Baruch said, "You're revealing my secrets."
Right, and it just loosens it, lessens the value of it. That's all. It makes it more
accessible.
I know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. So we have a story about Daniel, one of the about Daniel and Chagi Zechai Malachi. Risi ani Daniel levadia asamara.
The Imam says, Ben Achal says, "Lefichim is the ze'oil shegila hatamim shehoyu nelam."
Right. Sheikh. Risi Daniel levadia asamara. So Daniel saying that I alone saw this mara. V'anoshim ashahoyu imi lo yiro asamara. The chaver that were with me did not see. But they had a big pachad. And they ran and they hid. Who the chaver that he's talking about? This is referring to again. We just brought them before. These are the last three neviim. Inu adif minei. They were bigger than him in a way. The ihu adif minayu, and he was bigger than them. Inhu adif minei. They were bigger than him. The inhu nevi, ihu loy navi. He was not considered navi. Again, he did have nevuah, but he wasn't one of the neviim because his nevuah was not written down for Darius. Ihu adif minayu. He was bigger than them. The ihu chazav the inhu loy chazav. I said this mara, this vision he had and they didn't have. So the Gemara asked, now that they didn't see it, my time this. Why were they scared? Daniel saw it, and they didn't see it. But it doesn't say Daniel ran; they ran. So why did they run? Sometimes you have like bad vibes. That's what this Gemara. There's bad vibes comes from this Gemara. Sometimes your mazel sees it. You get a chapatzita. You don't really know why. Okay, sometimes you need like a Xanax. Sometimes something's talking going on. What? Only seen the Xanax. I forgot. Amar Ravina. Shmami no Hayman the mivis. Somebody who gets a pachad. I forgot the ilay chazi maz chazi. So ma'ita kanta. What should you do? Likr kriyishma. You should link kriyishma. You have a pachad. You're worried something's going to happen. All of a sudden you have like a fear that you can't explain. Link kriyishma. The ikon b'makam tanav. Let's say someone's in the bathroom or somewhere that there's shmutz. You can't say kriyishma. You should jump 4 arms. Now this is talking about mazikin, and I heard a pshat that the reason why you should jump was why. I'm sorry. I don't know if it could be that it's because of that, but the word I heard is that if you're worried about a shindalid, so the shindalid copies you. So if you jump, if you walk for dalad, because you can also walk for dalad.
You're saying wide jump and
wide jump, yeah. So if you walk dalad amos, he can walk next to you. But if you jump, he's going to jump, and he's much stronger. He's going to jump mamash mechatza. He's going to jump. He's going to end up in different zip code. This I heard of it. Fine. We line. You can't jump either. There's no room, or you just whatever. You're a little tired. Leimahachi iza the beitavchi shemana minei. There's goats in the slaughterhouse that are fatter than me. Thank you for joining. And Bez Hashem will start it Monday again. I had a kasha. What happens if